Hey, welcome back to Impossible Wild. Today we're going to Antarctica. And trust me, you've never seen a father like this one.
Antarctica, June. The sun has not risen in 2 months. It will not rise for another 2 months. The temperature is minus 40 degrees Celsius. The wind is moving at 160 kilometers per hour. In these conditions, in complete darkness, in the coldest wind on Earth, 10,000 animals are standing still. Each one is balancing a single egg on its feet. Each one has not eaten in 4 months. They are not going anywhere. This is not survival. This is fatherhood. The emperor penguin, Aptenodytes forsteri, the largest penguin on Earth, standing up to 1.30 meters, weighing up to 45 kilograms. Black back, white belly, pale yellow breast, bright gold yellow ear patches that glow in the Antarctic darkness like small fires. It lives exclusively in Antarctica, the only large animal that breeds on the Antarctic continent itself. And it does something that no other bird on Earth does. It breeds in winter. Not in the relative warmth of Antarctic summer, when the sun never sets and food is abundant. In winter, in darkness, in the coldest conditions on the planet. Every other animal that can leave Antarctica does. The emperor penguin chooses this moment to raise its young. For millions of years, it has made the same impossible choice. There is a reason for this that makes perfect sense once you understand it, and a cost that takes your breath away once you know it. March, the Antarctic autumn. The emperor penguins have spent the summer at sea, feeding, diving to depths of over 500 meters, building the fat reserves they will need for what is coming. Now, they are walking. The breeding colonies are not on the coast. They are inland, on stable sea ice far from the open water where leopard seals and orcas hunt. To reach them, the penguins must walk between 50 and 160 kilometers across the ice. They walk in single file, leaning forward, their flippers held out for balance. The walking speed is slow, around 2 kilometers per hour. The journey takes days. They arrive in April. Tens of thousands of penguins converging on the same location they used last year and the year before. The colony site has been used for generations. Each penguin produces a unique 2-frequency call. In a colony of 10,000 birds, a penguin can locate its mate by voice alone. 15% of returning adults find the same mate they had the previous year. A single egg is laid in May or June. It must never touch the ground. If it touches the ice for more than a few seconds, it freezes. The transfer of the egg from female to male is one of the most precise moments in the natural world. The female has carried the egg inside her body. Now she must pass it to the male, who will balance it on his feet, covered by a fold of warm, feathered skin called the brood pouch, for the next 65 days. The transfer must happen in seconds. Both birds face each other. The female rolls the egg carefully from her feet toward the male's feet. He catches it, scoops it up, tucks it beneath his brood pouch in one practiced movement. If the egg falls, it dies. If the transfer takes too long, it dies. The egg moves from one set of feet to the other and disappears beneath the warm pouch. The female calls once. Then she turns and begins walking back toward the sea. She will walk for days to reach the open water. She will feed for 2 months. She will return, navigating back across the same featureless ice precisely when the egg is ready to hatch. She will find her mate in a colony of 10,000 identical birds by voice alone. The male watches her go. Then he turns toward the gathering group of males. The darkness deepens. June, July. The Antarctic winter at its absolute worst. Minus 40 degrees. Wind at 160 kilometers per hour. Complete darkness. The males huddle. This is not a casual grouping. It is a precise biological system, a living heat engine built from 10,000 bodies. The penguins press together so tightly that individual movement is almost impossible. The outer ring faces the worst of the wind, shielding the interior. Inside the huddle, the temperature can reach positive 24 degrees Celsius, a difference of 64 degrees from the air outside. But the huddle is not static. It moves. Every few minutes, the penguins on the windward edge shuffle slowly toward the sheltered interior. Those in the warm center gradually work their way to the edge. The huddle rotates continuously, every penguin taking its turn at the exposed edge, every penguin spending time in the warm interior. No penguin stays at the edge indefinitely. No penguin gets the warmth without eventually giving it. Researchers studying this movement have found it follows mathematical principles similar to fluid dynamics. The huddle flows like a liquid, distributing heat with remarkable efficiency. Each male stands with his feet slightly apart, the egg balanced on top, covered by the brood pouch. Inside that pouch, the temperature is 35 degrees, 75 degrees warmer than the air 3 centimeters away. To conserve what little energy remains, the males sleep, up to 20 hours a day, sometimes more. The Antarctic winter passes in near continuous sleep, standing upright, egg on feet, in complete darkness. The egg does not know it is in Antarctica. The chick developing inside does not know it is the middle of winter. It knows only warmth. The male has not eaten since before the egg was laid. By July, he has been fasting for over 3 months. He has lost up to 20 kilograms, nearly half his body weight. His fat reserves are nearly exhausted. The egg will hatch in late July or early August. The timing is not an accident. The emperor penguin's breeding cycle is calibrated with extraordinary precision, timed so that the chick hatches at the beginning of Antarctic spring, when conditions are improving and the female returns with food. If the female is late, the male faces a choice no father should have to make. He can wait, continuing to care for the chick, warming it against his body, but with no food to give it and his own reserves nearly gone. Or he can walk to the sea himself, leaving the chick. Most males wait as long as they possibly can. Some wait too long. The chick hatches. For the first few days, the male feeds it, producing a secretion from his esophagus, a protein and fat-rich substance sometimes called penguin milk. He has enough to sustain the chick for a few days only. He calls. Across the ice, somewhere between 50 and 160 kilometers away, the female is walking back. The male calls and waits. The female returns in late July or early August. She has been walking for days, navigating across featureless ice, carrying a stomach full of food for a chick she has never met. She enters the colony. 10,000 penguins, all identical, all calling. She calls her mate's unique call. Somewhere in 10,000 birds, one bird hears it and answers. They find each other. The female takes the chick. She feeds it immediately, regurgitating the food she has been carrying for days into the chick's open mouth. The male watches. Then he turns and begins walking to the sea. He has not eaten in 4 months. He will walk for days across the ice to reach open water. He will dive, feed, rebuild his reserves. He will return in a few weeks to take his turn feeding the chick. For the first time since March, the male penguin eats. The chick grows through the Antarctic spring. As the days lengthen and the temperature slowly rises, the colony changes. The tight huddle loosens. The chicks, now larger, form their own groups, small huddles of gray, downy shapes, while both parents take turns feeding at sea. By December, the height of the Antarctic summer, the chicks' adult feathers have replaced the gray down. The colony breaks up. The young penguins walk to the sea for the first time. They have never seen open water. They have never swum. They enter the water alone. They know how. The emperor penguin lives for 20 years or more. In those years, it will make this journey repeatedly. The long walk in autumn, the months of fasting in darkness, the careful tending of the egg, the reunion in the dark. It does not choose the easy path. No other bird breeds in these conditions. No other bird stands in Antarctic winter darkness for months without food to keep a single egg alive. The emperor penguin does this not because it is the strongest animal in Antarctica. It does this because it has solved the problem of survival in the most extreme environment on Earth by making it a problem of timing. The chick hatches when the world is beginning to warm. It is fully grown when the sea is full of food. By the time the next winter arrives, it is ready. The cost is 4 months in the dark. Every June, on the ice of Antarctica, 10,000 fathers stand in complete darkness in the coldest wind on Earth. Each one is balancing something that weighs less than half a kilogram on his feet. Each one has walked 100 kilometers to be here. Each one will stand here for 2 more months without moving, without eating, without leaving. Not because they have no choice, because this is the only way it works. Nature does not break the rules. It simply has different ones.
Every week on this channel, we find one animal that breaks the rules. If you want to be here for the next one, hit subscribe. It means a lot. See you soon.